Well then. Been about a week. That's kind of problematic. Tox is going to be with us very shortly. We're just waiting for him to screw his back in, as I understand it. It's must be pretty awkward. Living with a detachable spine, but an invertebrate posing as a human. Yeah, that's a big deal. So I'll be back onto the Sea of Thieves again today. Just because it's good fun. And let's see. Been a extremely tiring week. And a bad couple last week. It's just how it plays out sometimes. This is life. But on the plus side, I get a week off, so maybe we'll actually get around to that YouTube content that I keep saying I'm gonna get finished and put up. Don't really get to rip on Tox for the state of his back if I'm having to crack mine. About, what, 2 minutes in? It's pretty poor. Unfortunately, if we are playing Sea of Thieves, just because Tox is a much better shot than I am, we're gonna have to create on the European servers, so we really are waiting on our man to get in here. Anyway, that's the state of it. I guess I'll just run around quickly while we're waiting and get some other stuff together. So, we'll be right back again. Okay, black screen. That's none too good. Bingo. Alright, so I suppose I could deal with a few things while we're here. The backdrop will get sorted soon enough. And actually, I need to tweak this camera a little bit, don't I? Unfortunately, my son came up and had a damn good go at it the other day. This is on a boom arm, and he thought that was hilarious to play with. I didn't agree. But, yeah, no. He's only small, he does his thing. I'm not lifting this up, but there's a Mikasa figure that I've got to shove in the background as well. That'll be nice to look at when it's done. And I really want to wait for Tox to discuss the shirt that I'm wearing today. You know, didn't discuss if we're going to hop into the arena or if we're just going to go sail around and cause trouble. Who knows? What I will tell you is when Fox tells you 30 seconds, you're expecting 30 minutes.
I never said 30 seconds.
You totally said 30 seconds. What's up, man? Hey, man. You looking at the screen? You looking at the screen?
Yeah, I'm looking at the screen.
Brace yourself. I'm wearing a shirt that's going to make you happy. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
What does that say? Oh,
Basically,
is that Shield Hero?
no, it's Kimetsu no Yaiba, like Giyu.
Oh, okay.
If you remember, he's the dude at the beginning who spent like 10 minutes explaining what you just watched because they assume that you're a moron. My god, he feigned with this hand while he threw the axe this way, and it's like, yeah. We've literally just heard it from his perspective, and we just watched it. Please, God, stop it.
Yeah, they do that for literally 10,
Everything.
maybe 12 episodes. Yeah. Afterwards, they kind of tone it down.
Yeah. It's like, because Erica saw me watching it, and I said, oh, the animation's like really quite beautiful. It's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, I'm gonna go watch it, and she literally made it like half an episode in, turned it off. It's like, I can't take it. They just talk down to you like you're a drooling idiot. What is this? And keep in mind, I have taught the shonen age group in this country, right? The supposed target audience for these things. They are not that stupid. Nowhere close. They're actually pretty smart kids. And for the record, that's the intelligence that comes across when they're speaking a language that is not even their native language. So it's like...
Then again, you gotta consider, that's maybe one of the reasons it's so popular, because it explains everything, so idiots and smart people alike can, enjoy it.
I found it patronizing. I just stuck with it because, like, the visuals were nice. I mean, there is a certain degree to Japanese culture where they expect everything to be explained to them in gratuitous, excessive detail. Almost to the point that, like, they cease to think for themselves and just do what they're told. Which I think is really sad. Something you should definitely overturn.
Issue. I'm having an issue.
Uh-oh.
Game has an update. But it's telling me to install the game.
Problematic.
Quite.
This is what you get for playing it on the Windows Store.
Alright, it wasn't on Steam when I got it, man. It wasn't on Steam. Alright, update is starting. It's, oh boy, it's 3 gigs. Let me switch on my fast connection.
Yeah. I was gonna say, 3 gigs for me is like 20 seconds.
Yeah, nice. Good for you, man. Good for you.
3 gigs for you is kind of like, I mean, I've got a haircut next week, and then... I just live in a first world country, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, at least I put on the fast connection. 3 gigs, it's not as much as it was last time.
No, last time
it
was...
took 20 minutes or 30. It was 6 gigs though, so this is half. 15 minutes, 20. at worst.
Alright, we're going to the just chatting screen then.
You need a camera on your... What is the room with the cats?
You mean literally the cat room?
The cat room, yeah, the cat room. You need one in there.
Well, I mean, in fairness, and I'm not going to mess about moving the camera, but... Oh, go away. It's telling me that my phone's full up again. Ugh. Oh, that's why it was doing that. I hate this. It's really, really annoying. Seriously annoying.
You need to sort out the back of your room, man.
Yeah, I really do. I really, really do.
You need to put those weeaboo statues. Filthy Frank.
Oh, and unfortunately, Erica's come up making a bunch of noise with a plastic bag, which means that Luke is now awake. So unfortunately, any picture I attempt to take is not going to look as cute. But he's asleep on the chair next to me. Or, to be more correct, was asleep on the chair next to me.
Damn it.
Yeah. To be fair, they go in their room at night because, well, basically they can't be trusted. Luca especially will just come around, make a ton of noise, and stop everybody in the house from sleeping.
And that's why you have a cat room.
Yep. That, and I mean, of course, in a country that's infamous for just having really small, cramped everything, it's especially funny when you say to a Japanese person that your cats have their own bedroom, and they practically have a seizure.
They're like, what?
So, hey! Like,
I never understood the whole concept of sleeping on a futon, man. Sleeping on the floor. Why do they do that? How is that comfortable?
I had to do that for a little while. Honestly, it was not comfortable for me.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably adapted to it, you know, like, if you do it your whole life, obviously your body adapts.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's good for you.
There's a certain degree of what you're accustomed to, for sure. But,
1 gig down.
Oh.
More to go.
Oh.
Oh, lightning fasto speedo.
Place bets now. What comes first? Everybody committing seppuku, or Tox's download finishing?
We all know the answer to that.
Yeah, I think what annoys me with my phone capacity is just that most of it is taken up with an update that I will not install because it's specifically designed to slow my phone down to try and coerce me into buying a new one. And, one moment, because I've got enough to take a picture. Luca! 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 Oh, you irritating cat. What is so interesting about that corner of the room? Hey, Luca! Luca! No, don't turn away. Okay, whatever. I'll just, arbitrarily hold it up with the cat looking really stuck up. Just like,
You showing it on stream?
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while for me to see because downloading makes the thing lag, stream lag. Might even skip over. I don't know, because when it like buffers up, it would like try to catch up.
Yep. I got a better picture of him anyway, sitting in a paper bag. Look at that.
Oh, I see it.
Right. Put my phone away and turn it face down, because I hate it. I'm not the sort of person who enjoys looking at phones, using phones, touching phones.
Tablets are greatly superior.
Well, even that's just fiddly. I guess I just grew up with a mouse and a keyboard at my hands, so... That's...
Oh, the cat picture. I just saw it.
Which one? Paper bag?
The one with the bag. Yeah.
Yeah. That bag's brilliant, by the way. What came
It's
in
a
that?
paper bag.
Oh, that's how actually the Mikasa figure came home with me.
Ah.
And
You need to post those pictures. Oof.
what, the Mikasa?
No, the cat pictures. You need to post more of them.
Oh, Catstagram.
Catstagram, yes. On
Yeah.
Discord.
Oh, side note, I lift this up carefully because one part tends to pop out. That's what I got.
I'll see that in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, if that ain't.
I mean, it's because your stream is high quality. Like 1080p, 60 FPS.
Thanks, man. Your stream's really high quality.
1.8 gigs down. 1.2 more to go.
Man, you know, at this point in the RimWorld stream, I'm pretty sure you'd already killed me.
Definitely. I just saw the statue. It really was 30 seconds after.
Wow.
It really was 30 seconds. Jesus.
Not bad, not bad.
What kind of earbuds are you using? Are they the expensive ones from Sennheiser or?
Nope. In fact, these are manufactured by a small company in England.
Oh, custom made?
Sort of and sort of not. But like just machined out and done. They're kind of expensive to get shipped over here though, because I've done that 3 times because of a certain cat who likes to destroy my earphones.
Damn it.
Yeah. For some reason, it's Rommy's favorite toy.
Small cables? Plastic cables?
No, just my earphones specifically. And it's the point where like I'd hide them under my keyboard and she'd suss out where they were, so she'd climb on my desk and get her paw under and pull them out. She knows she's not supposed to be on my desk, but the problem with her is she's very clever. So she knows that she's not allowed to be on the desk, but she'll get away with it if I can't see her.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah, unfortunately we have very clever cats. Let me see.
So how much did those cost?
So they're about 15 or 20 pounds as standard.
Oh.
So like really, really cheap considering the sound quality. The only catch to them is they're like really heavy, actually.
Oh, I don't like that.
Because the bodies are all metal. Yeah, it took a little getting used to, but the sound quality was worth it.
What about game-wise? Is it good? Are they good?
Very sharp.
Very sharp. But can you like detect where they're coming from?
I mean, that's tricky considering my right ear is deaf.
Oof.
So I get a bit of a drawback with that, but interestingly, of course, because it's just the actual sound producing part of my ear that's broken, it can still detect vibration. So yes, I have 2 earphones in because it knocks off my equilibrium if I don't, but my ear can also pick up vibration, so I'm at least aware of sound going off in the right side, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so it's I can work it out. And definitely if I'm walking along listening to music or something, I have to have both earphones in, otherwise I start to go a bit weird and lopsided. Of course, the mechanisms in your ears are also responsible for, I guess, state of balance, equilibrium.
Mm-hmm.
The real kind of equilibrium, not the Christian Bale movie.
Almost done. 2.9. Oof. Check out this picture I'm gonna send on TikTok.
Wait, do you just say TikTok?
TikTok.
Not any better. I know what you're trying to say, but
I mean, I'm saying it right. You're just deaf, bro.
I mean, technically true, but imprecise. Can I quickly throw up? Okay, studio mode.
Did you check the picture?
Actually, you know what? I don't even need to do it on studio mode. What I can do is... Oh, no, I do. I do. So... There we go. I'm just adding a screen capture quickly.
On Streamlabs, so you can show it on stream?
Yep.
Hell yeah, that's kind of needed.
Yep. So, if I turn off studio mode and transfer to in-game, it looks like this, and that is pretty cool. That is indeed pretty cool.
To catch up.
Although,
yeah.
That isn't liquid cooled.
Come
That's
on.
just all the fans in the universe. I mean, in fairness, mine is liquid cooled, and I still have that many fans on it.
You don't need liquid cooling. It does make a difference, yes. But why do you need your CPU to be at like, just 30 when you can have it at 50? Like, it's still gonna be fine. It's not overheating. Overheating is over 90.
Oh no, sir. You don't understand. I do need the cooling.
My God. Why do you need the cooling?
I'm the man who shoved 2 RTX 2080 Ti's in this thing, and you want to know why I need the cooling?
And now they're bricks. Now they're useless
now
bricks.
they're bricks, and I can buy a new one for a third of the price. But I still got 2 years of excellent use out of them, and I got to say really controversial, annoying things. Oh, this is also an RTX 2070. Ugh! Oh, this poor guy. Can't afford liquid cooling. Can't afford an extra 10 digits. He has zombies trying to steal his hardware.
Why would they want to be stealing that cheap hardware?
Exactly! That's not just obsolete, it was obsolete when they released it. It was never the top. It's the kid who gets picked last for the sports team.
Come on, man. That's just mean.
The cable management is nice, though.
And what do you say for the people that have 2050, huh?
Wow, are you alive? It's like you got a 2050. You may as well have not have bothered.
Exactly.
Just save a couple extra months. Buy yourself something with a bit of balls to it.
People that buy the cheapest GPU imaginable, like, honestly, just wait. But they're so impatient, you can't tell them otherwise.
I mean, in fairness, sometimes you just kind of want something now. Maybe there's a particular game coming out, and you just want to be able to actually meet the specs for it because you really want to play it. And
maybe it's your time, like you have free time, and then you want later. So
yeah, and it's all well and good to say, oh, just wait like an extra 6 months and buy something really, really good. But then, like, it's about priorities. For me, I just saved up for a year. I was running on that laptop with the 1080 in it for a while that I brought over to the country, and I was like, all right, look. I'm here. I'm settled. Oh, right, you're actually ready to go. Excellent. Why can't I accept? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Black screen again. Right.
Wahoo!
Fixed it. So, but yeah, because it's like nice house, nice wife, nice cats, and I need just a really beastie PC, because of course we had the news shortly afterwards that Erica was actually pregnant, so it's like, all right, this is the last nice thing I'm going to be able to get for myself. So, it's all well and good to say, yeah, your 2080 Ti's, they're bricks now, but I'm just like, you know what? You're not going to take away from it, man. I know the 3080s are nice. You can't SLI a 3080. Like the 30 series.
Because it's too big.
Partly. Oh my god. No, you hadn't loaded in and you were just completely naked, completely bald and weird. And right in my face. That was absolutely terrifying.
Well, from my point of view, I had lowered in. I was gathering items and you spawned in front of me.
Yeah, but your face is going to give me nightmares.
Hey, my face is better looking than yours. Fuck up.
My face is fantastic.
Nah, mine's manly.
Wait a minute, have they removed all the barrels from around here?
I've been playing way too much Outward. I'm pressing F to open up the barrels. I think I told you last stream as well. I do that.
Let's get an F in the chat for Tox. Which has a double meaning right now.
Yep.
Both equate to mockery.
Oaf. That's okay.
Right. We're on simultaneously the best and worst island. Like this one, because there's that rack of barrels right next to the ship, is particularly good for actually kitting yourself out and going.
Check my settings in case they reset, because they always do that. Graphics.
Actually, an excellent point.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good
It always makes me sad that lighting detail and particle effects only go up to legendary and rare. It ruins my entire... Yeah, they don't go all the way up to mythical.
Feels bad. I still wouldn't do it even if I had two 3080 Ti's, which is not possible.
I wonder if they have like the connector points on the cards, but just hidden for sake of later on. Because if you strip off the cooler and liquid cool it instead, it's not that big. Not really.
That's what she said.
Hey man, if you strip off your cooler, it's not that big. Bitch, that's no nice. Why are you saying that?
I still don't know if I want to use those cannons. They kind of throw me off a little bit. I'm just gonna go back to the default.
Yeah, because you learn to aim with a particular type of cannon. And...
They're the smallest cannons. Like it's easier to see things. The one with the bones is just too much, I think. But I don't know about the rest though, because I'm taking off the cannon. Should I at least keep the wheel and the anchor the same?
I think we should go thematically consistent for reasons.
Reasons, all right.
Or reasons.
Black one.
Because the wheel doesn't quite match either. You're gonna have to reset the ship tint to get the...
Oh, the skin.
Yeah, to get the defaults colored.
Good.
I had a third viewer for a little bit, but apparently they've vanished now. I'm sad. We weren't interesting enough.
So it would seem.
Or maybe they have a 2050 and...
2050? Oh, maybe. And then
it's like, that's not nice, man. I saved up 3 years to get that card. All my pocket money. All my pocket money.
See, already sorted the barrels. Nice. Well, at least the food barrels, not the other ones.
Yeah, sort of.
I really like this ship design. I don't think I'm gonna find a better looking one anytime soon.
Oh god, I thought you were talking about
something more dark.
Like the sloop, but on that note, yeah, the brig's kind of nice, but the sloop still allows me to sail the way that I want to sail.
And it promotes me leaving the ship, and you can at least handle it by yourself while I kill them on their ship.
I mean, I've handled the brig solo.
It's just harder to turn. That's the issue.
Yes, but not just that. Like, got my friend's bro getting really upset because I performed an anchor turn, and he's like, "Never anchor turn, just hit the terrain." It's like, all right, okay, all right. Like first time on a brig, man. First time on a brig. It's,
I mean, you should have thought of that. Honestly, you can't do it by yourself.
No. But there was two of us on the deck, and it's like, surely that's fine, right?
It's still pretty slow.
It is a little slow, but I don't know, it's just force of habit, you know? Like, I see a situation, it's like, I'll just slam the anchor, it'll be fine. Because sloop.
Sloop diddy sloop. Sloop with the sloop.
Here's a question, did I hit update information on the stream?
I don't know.
It just dawned on me. Oh, no, it's there. Labeled as causing trouble. That's our goal. Are you into it?
Causing trouble. Yes.
What emissary are we gonna do today?
Should we do the mission? The vault thing?
I'm inclined because we haven't actually looked at that yet, and it's been out for like a month.
No way, it's been out a month. Maybe 2 weeks at best.
No, it's been more than 2 weeks, because 1 week ago I was doing the RimWorld stream, and like a week before that, it had been out for a week already.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's been out for a fair while. Yeah, let's do the vault thing. Really, barrels
in here. Three barrels.
So there's three. No, there's more than 3 barrels in here. You mean there's something in the barrels?
Sorry, my bad.
Yep. There's more than 3 planks. You can't count. That's 7.
Oh, I didn't see the one.
And there's another 3 over there. There's 10, in fact. All right. Let's see how wrong Greek mathematics can get.
Hey, we invented it. Shut up.
I'm trying to think about that. Whether that's just a spurious Greek claim or whether it's actually true.
That's true. That's true.
I feel like you didn't invent mathematics, but trigonometry came from ancient Greece.
Pythagoras.
Yeah, the rest of the world pronounce it Pythagoras.
Inaccurate.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue with that. At the end of the day, it's your culture, your name. You can pronounce it however the hell you like, and everybody else is wrong.
Exactly.
It's exactly like when I tell Americans about the pronunciation of words.
They don't understand, though.
Some of them. I tend to say that like most Americans have a very hard time taking a joke. If it's like targeted at them, they read it as nastiness. They want to fight you. I think we've pretty much cleaned the island out, haven't we?
Yeah. If anything, I thought that America is exactly like that. Like, they constantly throw jabs at each other. Because I used to watch, like, a lot of shows when I was a kid, and, like, American Guy, you know, Family Guy and shit like that, always, like, insulting each other for fun.
Ugh, it's a different way of doing it to how the English will. Because, I mean, the English will walk into a... Ooh.
Player ship, I bet. 3-player. They're not coming towards us, but hey.
I mean, are we going towards them?
Look behind us, on the left. Good to see it's an active server.
Nice, so we can cause some trouble. Let's get an emissary flag thrown up, I guess. And go for them.
The PvP one.
The PvP one. You want Reapers?
Yes.
Right on. I mean,
Right on.
I did title the stream Causing Trouble, so it's on point.
Feeling.
That's exactly what we should be doing right now. Vote. Nice.
Yeehaw. Oh, there's a fort up ahead as well.
Yeah, there's also... Is that a flame hot hiding behind the clouds, or is that just sunrise being really excessive?
Sunrise. See, this is why you lower your graphics.
Eat me. Alright, just...
We're going for the players, right?
I mean, why would we not?
We got the emissary up.
Remember, thieves is a prominent part of the title of this game. You don't know any famous pirates who went out, shook hands, hugged, and made friends, do you?
Only the British ones.
The British ones were the worst, man. Are you kidding me?
Just messing with you. Oh, I think they're coming straight for us. Hell yeah.
Left or right?
Go left, go left.
Yeah.
Brace for impact. We're falling in them.
Well, turn in front of them at least.
Okay, I got some planks on me. I'm grabbing the good food. And a coconut.
You might even be able to hit them from this range, but the waves are going to cause you a problem.
Where are they? Left? Right?
Right side. Right side.
I'll definitely hit them.
Good hit, good hit. What was that? Where do they even think the sail is?
Alright, I'm gonna go repair it.
Alright.
Luckily it was on the back, so easy fix. Tech 2!
Alright, in order to come around,
2 heads.
I'm gonna straighten us up. That's really nice. Okay. Can't actually get us in the wind.
Are they running away from us? Oh yeah, I thought they were coming
Sort
for us.
of. What they might be doing is somebody might be in the water.
So good call on turning.
Well, we're kind of turning into their path is the thing, but left side you might get away with it. Oh, we're completely out of the wind anyway.
Ah, just a little bit. We can catch up.
Okay, left side, left side.
Nope. Almost. Almost.
Is it height problem or angle?
Angle.
Okay.
I'm gonna try shooting one.
You could probably get a good chain shot like this. If you can get the mark for the sails.
Did land one shot.
Need to lead the shots a little bit.
That's as far as I go.
This is a hit. No? These guys are terrible.
I'll just sail. They got the wind somehow.
Now I'm going to turn around behind them. Right side.
Jeez, they're going so fast.
Yeah. Dude, right side, right side, right side.
Hold on, I got time. I harpooned them.
Nice. They've hit us once, right? Ooh.
I've hit him like at least 10 times.
Can you get away with a chain shot? It's losing a little bit now.
I need to be close to do it.
Yeah. You had a decent aim with it, but it was just a regular cannonball.
That was a hit. This one might be a hit too. Ah, just too high.
Right.
Yeah, I'm running out of cannonballs soon. I'm at 29. 10 on me. I have to get on their ship. Can you ram into them?
I'm gonna try, but they are inherently quicker than us. And I can't quite get the wind at this angle. And this is a bad angle for doing it. Okay, getting as close as I can.
What happened by harpoon? Come on. I'm gonna go anchor. Anchored.
Right,
I think they're all dead. What happened? They're not on the ship. Are they on our ship?
Not as far as I know.
Did we seriously knock them off the ship?
Well, firebomb them for one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just professional killers.
I did hear someone in the voice chat saying "fuck you."
They've sunk? Dude! Oh, it's Kraken time. This is awkward.
I heard the noise. I'm like, what the fuck is that growl? Where's the mermaid? Mermaid.
Yeah, their ship's gone down, man.
Help.
Oh, ruined my angle on that one.
Oh, he's doing the suck thing and I'm not on the ship. Please, will I make it? Okay, I made it. Oof.
Ah, got a little bit of boarding up to do. We've got a really bad angle for cannons, though. Because he slapped us and it turned us a bit.
Oh, yeah. I can at
Okay.
least shoot one, maybe? No, I seriously can't hit any of them. We gotta turn it.
Yeah. I was just heading for their ship, to be honest. Hey, get out of here, man.
Now I can shoot them.
Oh, ship on board.
On board.
Yeah, he's terrible. Just take him out.
Got him.
What an absolute muffin.
Did I get you?
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't get you for a second.
No, yeah. You got me. You got me.
One tentacle down.
Like, he was really bad. To the point that...
He was just swinging in the air.
Yeah.
I see the loot on the right, by the way.
Nice.
On their ship. I don't think it's much, though. Because I was on it.
Irrelevant. It was free.
Oh.
It's one of the easiest ships we've ever sunk.
Wait, Kraken's already dead? What?
Apparently. Want to bring us around?
No, don't turn that way. I was turning hard left.
Yeah, but it's this way.
Either way works. Mind helping?
Maybe. But it feels like you did it before we'd actually turned. Oh no, we just have no sails. Right. That's not helpful.
I don't know where the loot is.
Should be roughly dead ahead of us, I think. Ish.
No clue where it is.
Why don't the seagulls pop up when we need them to?
Check the map. Check the map. Check the map. You'll see our course.
I'm currently watching the ocean for it.
I'm at the top of the mast. Oh, on the left, on the left.
Where?
Just on the left.
Like anchor left? Ah, I see.
Straight ahead.
Yep. Alright. I got it. You don't think that guy was solo on the brig, do you?
He might have been, honestly.
Some people are special like that.
I only saw one cannon shooting at us. And by the looks of it, I guess he wasn't repairing, because he sunk really fast. Wait, why are you anchoring again?
You know. We slightly went over it.
Jesus.
It's alright. It's alright. Wait a minute, is there more loot to our right? Oh, Kraken, right?
Yeah. Waiting for you to raise it.
Was it just my imagination that there were sparkles to the right?
I didn't see anything. Alright.
Do you, want to switch this?
Yeah. Feeling cocky. Alright, the ship's moving. Can you turn left? Did you not raise it all the way?
Yeah. Pretty sure I did. There might have been like a fraction of an inch left.
Can you keep turning left?
Right. Where exactly is it?
Very far now.
Ah, I see, I see.
It's a good chest. Stronghold chest. Really good chest.
There's something else out there, right?
Yeah, can't see it though because of waves. I'm just gonna blind fire.
That always goes incredibly well.
Usually. But this time I generally don't know where it is. Well, I should be able to see now.
Should.
I
Can't.
don't see it. Let me go up. Jesus, what's with the water today?
Right. Well, I'll take the chest below
Maybe
deck
it's
at
sunk?
least. It's possible, but it's
I
not
don't see
that
it.
long ago.
Oh well, it wasn't anything important, really. We got the two important ones.
Indeed. Where's my Kraken loot, man?
Man, what can you do? There's I'm pretty sure what are you looking at?
I was stuck in your
Pretty
face,
sure
apparently.
I
Wait a
saw
minute.
like a ship somewhere.
That fort was conquered?
Maybe it's in the storm.
Might be
I
in the
think I see
storm.
like I think I see a circular shape right? On the right.
It's hard to say. I hate the storm for just hiding stuff. Otherwise, we got one of those ashen douches over there. You know, 25 minutes of boredom.
Didn't we want to do the vault thing? We keep neglecting that.
Yeah, let's actually get off our asses and do the vault.
Yeah, that's what's the nearest outpost. The only reason we went the other guys was because
Well,
we're
yeah.
looking for.
Northeast.
Oh, we didn't go far, did we?
No.
I'm fairly certain I saw a sloop nearby. Well, when I say nearby, it was miles away.
It exists.
It exists in the server.
I see a fort.
Where?
No, I mean the things that look like sloops, but they're not really sloops. And then that's also a fort.
Yeah.
And then some annoying little triangular rock around here somewhere that also looks like a sloop, but also isn't a sloop.
I definitely saw a player. I remember.
Okay.
He was miles away. He kept going against us. So probably can't see him anymore.
Well, I don't know if you want to do the cheaty Reaper stuff again, or...
Nah. Let's go do the other thing.
Alright. Currently drinking some...
Is it on the right? Yeah, they're on the right. You see it?
No.
I think they're falling over. No, it was just me lagging. They're fine.
I see him. Yeah, do you want to just go?
It's miles away.
Yeah, but we can set course and then somebody go ashore and get the vault quest.
Sure.
You going or am I?
I'm going. You drive.
See you later, man.
See ya.
It's nice knowing you.
Just abandoning me on an island. At least it's an outpost.
Yeah, but the worst outpost in the game.
Yeah.
I'd rather be on a deserted island.
True. I just can't buy all those barrels. They're gonna last me for life.
I think this thing is going away from us as well. Just to make matters worse.
Where did I even pick up the quest? From Duke, right?
Fake Duke.
I just call him Duke. Her Duke.
And yeah, it's off of, yeah, just the standard market thing, not the archive. Alright. I'm gonna try and parkour around the various parts of the ship here. I missed the wheel.
Okay, I got the quest. Mysterious vault key located by Larina.
Excelente.
Excellent.
Is that? It is another fort watchtower. My God.
Yeah, this location we're at is just full of them.
Every time it's
not
like
only the worst outpost, it's also the worst, you know.
looking out in the ocean, like, oh, I see a ship. Oh no, it's a fort.
Yep.
Ah, so this ship it's in port.
Oh. I requested the quest.
Oh, okay.
Is it straight ahead? That one?
Vote? Yeah, pretty much. God, my wrist is in a fair old state, to the point that my right hand has actually gone numb.
Oh. Look at this. Instead of a map, we're getting this. A compass.
Compass. Not bad, not
Compass.
bad.
Compass.
So,
I
time to
guess we
cook
do have to go to
Kraken.
this location. Cook the Kraken, yep.
Eat some non-combat food, aka bananas. Damn, man. You cleaned out all the rest of the pomegranates and the pineapple, you monster.
I haven't used them. I just have it on me. Because we were going into war. You gotta have all the good shit.
But I was a nice guy. I took half the pomegranates, left the pineapple.
Man, what can you do?
Huh? Either the ship's gone or they scuttled.
Oh, they're gone. They're on the right. They're moving.
The right, you say? Couldn't tell you because of the waves. I see him.
Jump.
Can't jump.
Yes, you can.
No, you're white. The deeply upsetting moment when you're not got the wind, but you're trying to catch someone who clearly doesn't know how to set their sails. Look at him. It's just
Straight ahead.
yeah.
Hasn't even bothered.
I mean, in fairness, right now it wouldn't do him any good, but it looks like those sails haven't been touched for the entire time that they've been in the game.
Oh yeah. Kraken almost done. I think.
Kraken.
I'm gonna crack in.
They might be heading towards this event over here. So I'm going to turn ahead of them. What we call an intercept course in the business.
Real smart.
And turn the sails such that they don't present as much of a silhouette on the horizon. Yep, they might just be some gormless noob who's, you know, happily sailing around. Like, Mom, I'm a pirate! And then we show up.
Okay, by the looks of it, we have to go southeast for the quest. So I'm just putting some markers on the map.
Dude, this thing turns all over the place.
Yep. Or the players straight ahead. They don't seem to be turning much, they're still going a straight line.
Maybe they know they're being pursued.
And they're playing dumb.
No, they're doing some serious maneuvers like Han Solo.
Still haven't seen the movie.
Star Wars?
Nah, the Han Solo movie. Or is it a show?
It doesn't exist. Don't watch it.
Okay. That bad?
If it wasn't trying to be a Star Wars movie, it might be mildly entertaining. Let's put it that way.
Got it.
I was not really a fan. I think it tries to pencil in too much. And...
What is that sound? I think this is the island we need to be on.
Really?
That or we actually passed it.
Might be that one just over there.
Yeah, on the left.
Sort of
I'm watching.
aft. Like this tri-rock isle, maybe? Let's mark it and take a look later. Maybe. Ooh.
It's northeast.
Yeah, that absolute pleb is just running for it. We're never going to catch him.
Oh, let's go for the quest then.
Alright, doing it the man way. Oh my god, you're naked.
I'm not. That's not me, dude. Hi there. Hi there.
Don't follow me.
What? What?
Don't follow me.
Why not? Why not?
Because don't follow me.
Good reason. Bye.
Adios, muchacho.
Come again.
Did you say get off my game? Hey, we got a rep for that.
Yeah. What a special person. I mean that in the most derogatory way I can. Don't follow me.
How did you seriously think that was me, dude? Come
He
on.
has the same face, man!
I'm not skinny, though.
You heard it here first, folks. Tox is not skinny.
I'm muscular.
I don't know. I think I've been out of this game for so long that I forgot how to pirate. He's that guy though. Like, don't follow me. Does he think he's intimidating?
No. Would have just left the game, honestly. He has no loot on him either. If he just leaves the ship like that. And by the way he said it, he's like, don't follow me. Like, only one guy.
Yeah.
Let me check the compass.
He probably thinks this is Sail Simulator 2018. Maybe he's training to try and... Oh dear, I'm not even going to make that joke.
I don't want to hear it.
It involves a boat and a building.
Oh god.
Ah,
Try Rock Isle.
ship to the left. That's player ship, right?
Where? Oh.
Direct
Isn't that
left.
the guy we run from?
We don't run. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you're so aggressive today.
Yes, we're here to cause trouble. We're gonna do him like a virgin on prom night, you hear me?
Alright. Are we sure it's not the same guy we're chasing?
No, he went miles off.
I like how many people are on the server.
Yeah, it's actually active for a change, isn't it?
Bit weird. Bit weird. Watch out for the island on the left.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the left of it, which is actually not very good. Let's make it look like we're scared of them, rather than charging directly at them. But, are you ready on the right side?
Give me 1 second, I'm gonna eat some food. Alright. Now I'm ready.
Oh, you know what I don't have?
Well,
Fire bombs. This is just a noob ship, isn't it?
seems like it.
Alright. I'm gonna set us turning to the right and then go anchor them. Sound good?
I'm gonna go on the ship.
Oh, I already was.
Yeah, this guy doesn't even have an outfit on.
No, apparently I missed the ladder because lag.
Same. Well, I missed it because I just didn't make it close.
Yeah, you can probably even hear me punching the keys on the stream. He didn't have anything on his ship, did he?
Definitely not.
Alright. I don't feel like bullying the guy. If he doesn't have anything, he doesn't have
Not when
anything.
he looks like that. He looks like Moses.
Uh-huh.
Is this the island we need to be on?
Doubt it.
Are you still swimming?
Yeah, because I guess...
Guess I'll come for you.
Oh. Just let me sneeze a bunch. Ah. Yeah, I've been pretty much equidistant to the ship for a while, so there's no mermaid spawning.
You should always run away from the ship.
Yeah, I did, but it was turning in a circle.
I still managed to get it.
And that's because you don't swim fast.
Let's run the opposite way. Alright, where's the island?
Should be north of
This
us.
is
I don't know if that's north.
northeast, yeah. We're running in circles.
Copyright strike.
You think just from that one bar?
I doubt it. You were so off key.
Yeah, you're right. Have you actually heard the song?
I don't know what song it was.
And how do you know? It's an actual song.
That skeleton right there. Let's shoot him.
Gonna harpoon him.
Do it.
That actually does damage, you know? 3 harpoons and he's dead. Or something.
All I know is it was funny. This guy's getting a little aggressive. Wrecked.
Poor guy. Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
I was trying to figure out what his accent was, even.
Could have been Turkish. Or Spanish, I don't know. Probably Spanish.
Might have been French, in which case I absolutely would follow him until the ends of the earth.
Oh, we should have asked. We need to ask people that.
Are you French?
We kill him instantly.
The ship to the right is the one we took shots at that has Moses on board, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I'm going to get a bit of content production for the YouTubes in the coming week.
Good, good, good. A bit too soon.
Yeah, you don't want to blow your load too early, man.
Turn left.
I think we don't want to go too close because there are skeletons here.
Okay. That I will harpoon.
Do him. Miss. Hit.
What's that?
Miss.
He'll die eventually, right?
Don't know.
I think it's
Can you do the chicken?
I think so. I want to kill this guy first. I've dedicated so much time, he has to die. I think it's a captain.
I think it is a captain, and that's why you're having so much trouble. Shall I go help you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's Captain Tricky Johnson. Jesus, that doesn't sound like a weird,
Yeah, come.
if his Johnson is a bit tricky.
Tricky Johnson.
Alright.
Goodbye,
Skull.
Johnson. You shall never rise again.
Can I pick up this fish that's in the water? Just swimming around?
Is this what we needed?
What, the skull? No.
No, the bounty. Let me pull out the compass. It's definitely a place.
Now it's vibrating like crazy.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah?
like it's some kind of glitch.
Dude, it's spinning around. Like Kylie Minogue, I suppose. There we go. One more behind the tree, or did I imagine it? Oh, there's actually just a random curio over here.
Ooh,
It's opulent. So now you got a map, right?
there's this thing here as well. Silver cup. And
Did the island just spawn a bunch of random loot for us?
feels like it.
Yeah.
Hey, you killed a bunch of skeletons. Here, have some silverware.
Alright, I'm gonna put it on the beach for now. Kinda like moving it halfway.
We took what we needed from this island.
Nah, grab the small stuff just for the sake of it. Adorned receptacle. That sounds like a genital piercing.
I was gonna say.
I need a dodgy, like, just a button I can press that goes to, like, a slightly zoomed camera view full screen. Almost, like, inverts the game and the camera just so I can do, like, weird facial expressions. I think that'd be funny.
Oh yeah, you should definitely do that. Ava has it. Very funny.
Get it for the memes.
Yeah.
Bigger quest. Wait, did you just hop in the other stuff and...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it was in range.
Okay, now I gotta find wherever this island is. I see 2 rocks. That's all I need to work with, I guess.
When the map looks at the ship, it just sees 2 cocks.
Mm.
I was about to say, can I see the map? But I literally have a copy of it.
Yep. Teacher printed out copies for everyone. Anything to you?
I feel like I know this island, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Shipwreck Bay? Where's that?
Might be. It's definitely not on the bottom right.
No,
No way that
upper
we're
left.
supposed to go there. Mhm. Just checking everything before I go.
I feel like I've had to deliver stuff there a few times.
No. Oh. I think this is it.
Hang on, let me get the map up. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Right here.
A little bit further north, actually.
North, okay.
Yeah, sort of a bit left. Bit more left. Yeah, about that. I mean, I don't think it really matters that much. We just need the correct island, but...
Just fucking oh, it's right next to us.
Put the circle on the correct spot!
Bonus gold just for doing that.
It'd be so damn funny if it just gave us doubloons. Oh. If we have a run-in with any more people, especially like, don't follow me, guy. You say, hey man, you know there's an event today where if you let us turn in your chest, you get doubloons. Hand it over.
I don't think they'll understand that.
No, I mean, if they think that him just standing on the ship saying, don't follow me, is intimidating. Yeah, we're just going due west. Right?
Man had nothing to lose.
Literally. No clothes.
Poor man have no clothes.
Like, man, the only thing we could have taken from him was his pants and his anal virginity.
And his dignity.
Well, I mean, that's a given. Honestly, dressed like that, I don't think he had any. Oh! Oh, you can ring your bell in the middle of the deck. What a classy feature.
How did you not know that? I've been doing it for a while now.
Hey, did you eat my Kraken?
Nah, I have it on me.
Wow, you took the pineapple and the Kraken.
Mm-hmm. Let me go too. Oh,
Look
wait.
at this guy.
There's barrels on the front.
There's TNT amongst them, I think.
We need them. Raise the sail, raise the sail, raise the sail. We need some parts. We're gonna have like 10 cannonballs. I didn't hit anything.
Spin us around. There is something useful in there. Bet it's a message in a bottle, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure I saw a chest. Pretty sure. God, I like the other guy with his Donald Trump impression while he was chasing us.
Dude. I mean, he was just funny, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move it to the right side just to annoy you.
Yeah.
Also that, you know, it's the right side, not the wrong side.
Of the force.
Oh, there isn't any TNT there, is there?
You're just blind.
I mean, it looked like there was, kinda.
Did you
No?
Did you throw that? Is it because I sorted it?
I guess.
I don't think that's how it works.
Let's find
That
out.
is a weird looking chest. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Isn't that the crying one?
No. Chest of rage. Ah, okay.
Ah.
That sets a ship on fire. Occasionally. You know about the trick, right?
Put it in the water in the bottom.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
believe it was 8 times or something. 8 buckets.
1. I think that one missed. 2. 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let me go check.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you threw one extra.
I just heard it put something out. Yeah, get wrecked.
He's just fuming. Get a boy.
Oh, right. That's right. I was going to pull the food out.
Did it originally copy this? God, I don't like the noises the ship is making.
Yep.
So
See
it
that?
does work. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because for some reason it took me out of the menu as I was picking an item. I left click and, you know, I sorted it.
It's weird, man. It's weird. Chain shot. God, I love that as a feature now.
Sorted. Boom.
Planks. Many planks.
We need those. Is this even worth the trouble? How much does it sell for? Because it's lowering our movement speed.
It'll be okay.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Alright, perfect.
Oh, yeah, we need cannonballs, don't we?
Yep. Did get 9, so. Yeah, something.
Don't you worry. No, no, no. Let's not get me into that.
About a thing. Alright, west. Blow the 360 here.
Cause every little talks is gonna be alright.
Every little tongue. What am I? It's kind of experiment.
Apparently a serial sex offender. I don't know why I'm running downstairs to look at the compass. Ahead! Slightly left.
Can't fix it. God, it sounds like we're genuinely sinking. I hate it.
Yeah. Just singeing away down here.
Oh. Attacking it with a sword is not a good idea.
Yeah.
I got more mad.
It's just like most players.
Hey, we're learning. How many swings does it take for me to actually make it light up?
Dude. Stop. In fairness, we should keep that if only to troll somebody.
Yeah, see? It did take quite a few hits, but it is in water.
I don't think it needs that much water, to be honest. Oh, dead ahead. Is that skeletons or...
3-man ship. Could be the same guy that was alone.
Maybe. Look at the sails, though.
Oh, those are good players. Those are good players.
That was not his sails.
Let's go fuck him up.
No, dude. We can swim across and go, hey, there's, oh, what are the thing's called? There's a bonus if you turn in our chest. We're bringing you a chest, and we just take them the rage chest and put it down there, and they don't know.
Nah, they're good players. They can't be fooled.
They probably know. It'd be funny as hell, though. Wait, is this really it?
No.
No, it's not.
Chasing them.
Oh, okay.
You sorry yourself for being aggressive.
Yeah, man.
Pretty sure that's the Athena logo.
It looks a lot like it.
Is it?
Maybe not.
Might not be. Might be like a store thingy, like they bought it.
Yeah, like, because I think I have that one.
I'm kind of tempted to throw the chest of rage off the ship.
Nah, man. I don't think we're going to catch them, by the way.
They're not going away from us.
They are very slightly. But we don't have the wind, and I think they... actually, they shouldn't, but...
Maybe they haven't spotted us.
Or they're just not concerned.
Fuck it, let's go back. Where do I have to go?
North.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, I want some good PvP, but the both ships we've encountered are like pleb ships.
Pushovers.
Moses telling us what to do like he usually does. And the other guy with a 3-man ship for whatever fucking reason.
Oh yeah. This is a thing we should do.
What? Jolly Rogers?
Yes. Which is
or
more...
flag that, the flag that shows our location on the map.
It's already up.
Good.
Like it's... required, is it not? Oh, the Reaper's Mark?
Yeah. Put it.
That's not that useful to us, but...
But we want combat.
Yes. But all in good time.
Okay. Do you see that red thing? Is that the moon?
See, you put up the Jolly Roger to warn them to prepare for Jolly Rogering. It's a journey on the 7 seas you'll never forget. I think that is the moon.
Bend over now, laddie. You'll never forget this.
You best start believing in rape stories, laddie, 'cause you're in one. Dear Lord, don't clip that.
Good.
That was one of the worst things that's ever come out of my mouth, I gotta say.
We gotta remember it.
Damn, every time I try to cut your head off, you turn invisible. You phase out of our corporeal plane.
Yep. Because hugging in this game is not a good thing. Did we pass through it? Where is it?
There's a sloop extreme left.
Dude, we gotta go hard right.
Yeah, we screwed, didn't we?
Yep.
It turned us off course and
Busy.
we were just too busy enjoying ourselves. Here we go. Lower anchor.
Bit on this way, bit on this way.
Still going to the right or dead ahead? It's dead ahead, right?
No, we're fine. Yeah, dead ahead. Yeah, I've told you that I mainly pay attention to the game, well, any game with sound, and the fact that I'm hearing this ship sink every 5
Yeah.
seconds is triggering me.
Yeah. What's that off to the right? Let me guess. It's a fort. God. So I'm drinking this kind of dodgy 7-Eleven own brand 0-calorie cider thing. They call it cider, but really they just mean fizzy apple juice.
Bit more to the left.
Oh, sorry for any American viewers. Apple soda.
Apple soda. Yeah, go left as.
Carbonated apple. Now we're just gonna go around the rocks.
No. We need to go. We need to go in the rocks.
In?
In the rocks. Crash the ship. Believe me, it's like Harry Potter in it.
I'm not sure if you're trying to sound like an English chav or like a weird Egyptian market worker who's trying to sell me something.
A little bit of both. That's what the UK is now.
There's some truth to that. I mean, in fairness, it always sort of was. It's just that now people are not embracing culture. It's this weird thing where they're like, you need to embrace diversity by segregating.
Your own.
If you eat food that is not from your country of origin, you're somehow appropriating that culture and that's racist. And it's like, huh?
Yeah. Alright, anchor up.
It's,
Anchor up. Anchor up.
I'm currently making us avoid rocks. If you want to anchor, you should anchor.
Bruh. It was a straight line.
It wasn't. Look, I felt big and important, okay?
Let's see. Which rock is it? Is that a fruit crate? That is a fruit crate.
Which side of the island are we on?
We're on the proper one. Just... This is the
No.
curve. This is the rock.
Up here, I think.
Following
Because
the road.
the big pointy rock in the center of the island, that's your basis for... I found some grubs.
Nice.
Want them?
We're having dinner tonight.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, man.
No.
Here you go.
I can have them later.
Yeah, pretty sure we're looking at about here-ish. I guess the compass doesn't still work, does it?
The key. No, that was from a different island.
Yeah. Let me hop on the ship a sec. Because that actually has a map that we can view. And I'll let you know. Why does it sound like the ship's on fire?
Maybe just
Oh,
the rage.
it's definitely boiling the water. Yeah, so to the right of us on that raised section is where we're looking, actually. So I was right about that.
Damn it. Ran out of ammo. Had to blow the TNT up from the skeleton.
Uh-oh. The real question is... Hey, piggy, piggy, piggy. I feel like I wasn't that far off with where I was digging, though.
Yeah. Felt like that.
Well, let's just make the old meme where there's just holes everywhere.
Wait, the water is actually boiling. What the hell?
Yeah,
Why?
because...
Maybe it's not meant to be in the water. Maybe it's meant to be
No. Oh, right, you can put it up on...
on top. That
those
way it's gonna
barrels.
set the ship on fire.
No. On top of
water's gonna counteract it.
the barrel that's in the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
So that it isn't actually in the water, but it can't do anything to set it on fire.
I did it. God, I didn't know we could actually do that. Alright, the water is no longer on fire?
The water is no longer on fire.
Yes. You heard it here first, folks.
I see no problem with this statement.
Oh, where the fuck is it?
I'm just dig up the whole island. I'm done already. Well, 100 skeletons just popped out of the ground and came at me, so I must be close.
Definitely. Skeleton just exploded. Let me go check the ship.
Ooh boy. Time to eat me
Alright.
some kraken.
Are you gonna waste it there?
I was basically dead.
Man.
Ashen Guardian?
What? Oh. He drops a key.
Oh, come on!
He just spawned on me. I swung my sword and he just fucking popped out of nowhere.
Like, I mean, I was right next to you, and it just literally right in our faces.
He's like, Mr. President, get down!
He wasn't like
Pretty much all dead.
he wasn't like the bodyguard. He was more like the third gunman on the grassy knoll, saying, "Mr. President, get down." But you know, we got a higher score for a headshot, right?
What? You get a what?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said he got a higher score for a headshot.
Oh, yeah. He's still alive.
Yeah.
Somehow went down there?
He's Oh, you see that sloop over there? It's passed alarmingly close to us, so we should probably check our ship.
I don't see it. Where is it? Behind the rock?
Oh, do you see the notes? It's just gone behind those rocks.
Okay. I'm sure it's this close.
But it's passed quite close to us. So I anticipate... Yeah, I anticipate
Under
somebody has...
It's a pleb ship.
Yes, but...
The item we got, the quest, is on Shipwreck Bay, so we should probably get that done as well.
This is Shipwreck Bay, right? But we haven't actually found what we're looking for.
We'll find it. It's somewhere on the road, isn't it?
I don't even know, man. It's like... It looks like it. At the same time,
Up the entire road.
more skeletons.
Hope no more TNT skeletons. I found some chicken laying around.
It's probably more accurate to say that you made some chicken.
Fair enough.
Are we sure it's not this road, though? 'Cause that's what I thought. All I know is this is pretty irritating.
Yep. Seriously, where the fuck is it?
I'm getting a lot of grubs, though.
You're actually picking them up.
Yeah, I can use those for feeding to you.
Thanks, man. Alright, so here. I think this is the road we're looking for. There we go. Wait, that's a massive chest.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about maybe this one, though. It's not, like, below us, is it?
Oh,
Oh, ammo chest.
it was literally right under it. There's another one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because every swing I was taking, I would hear the, you know, the noise that I actually found the chest. And I got an achievement.
Yeah, me
You
too.
don't need maps.
Because you just pulled up
yeah,
an ashen chest without...
Yep. Big brain right here, dude.
Okay, we got a silver
spawn
cup
as well.
here again.
What? Lightning.
Ow.
Just hit me. Thanks for helping, man.
Yeah, I'm a little stuck. I mean, I'm lighting it up. Have you seen how damn dark it is here?
Oh, that's a quest item right there.
Throw in the silver cup in the chest. No, you picked it up, haven't you?
No, I haven't. There's more than one.
There we go.
That's kind of lazy development right there. They put the quest. They put the quest item on the same part as another, like, you know, side quest.
Ornate thing.
Yeah.
What?
You left the game as soon as lightning hit you.
Connection to the server has been lost.
You literally got struck by lightning, like actual lightning. Jesus.
Okay.
That was weird. Oh god, I gotta check the ship. It might actually be sinking from the water.
Oh, we're getting rained on, right?
Yeah. That's quite a lot of water. Gonna have to take a bucket off.
Hmm.
It's gonna catch up eventually.
Hi. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the other chest. Did you grab the small items?
I was gonna try, but then I got lightninged. The ornate Carthay. carafe.
Got to seal that cup.
This thing is not really that ornate, to be fair.
It looks pretty ornate.
I mean, if you compare it to like an egg, I suppose. But I've also seen more ornate eggs, so.
Got everything, I'm guessing. That explains why we saw so many cups on that dude's ship that one time.
Huh, maybe. Maybe, he was just doing vaults. Did you do the other small item that was here?
Yeah, that's the ashen chest that was right on top of the mission chest. That was what I was complaining about.
I like how this lantern works underwater. That's really realistic.
I mean, if it's waterproof, then surely it works for a few seconds. For the air.
Oh! Oh! Guess what's up around the corner? Can you see that hat?
Oh, it's a boy. We're definitely gonna do that. Let me...
Okay, because we are in the storm, we're gonna need somebody on the wheel while we're doing the anchor.
Okay. Read key description. How do I do that? Okay, R. The moon shines bright within the island's large cave.
Right, screw it. I'll just do it myself.
Wait. Well,
Turn it far right.
We might not have to leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Left.
Oh, we'll make it.
We may as well do Flameheart and come back, is my thinking.
I mean, since we're here, do we have to leave?
Well, do we have to be here?
Does this island have a cave?
No, it's Kraken's Fall. Wait, what? Have you got a different clue to me?
Oh, don't read that. We don't have a... Read the ornate thingy that I left on the deck.
Okay.
I'm just gonna raise sails while we figure this one out. So what do we have to do? Any clues?
Might have a cave?
The moon shines bright within the island's large cave. It should be that cave, that island. Like,
Got some barrels ahead.
yeah, let's go back. Oh, sorry. Let me fix that. We can get some barrels. I don't like the music. Oh, there's a guy on our ship, dude. Hi there.
Is he doing that spot?
He was. There's two guys on our ship, and I'm dead. Is he a hacker? For me, he's moving like he's crawling. Or was my game bugged?
What the hell?
There's two guys, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't even see him.
I checked stream. Yeah, he's not there. Dude, he's definitely hacking. There's no way. For me, he was sliding across the place and he was shooting me. What the fuck happened?
I killed one, but...
There he is. Killed him. Get the fuck out of here. When did he get on our ship? Oh, it's that one sloop that we saw.
It's the one that passed us, like I said. It's just... they were in that position. I'm glad I showed you that position the other week, actually.
I'm glad you showed me too, but he wasn't hiding in there. He was standing. Like, the game was legit bugged. That's why I thought he was hacking. Because when
Did you move the item off the deck here?
What? No, yeah, I moved it. I moved it back inside.
Okay.
And, yeah, because when I shot him, he was both standing up, kinda, and he was still, like, in the sleeping position.
Weird. A bunch of cannonballs in here, by the way. Oh god, it's cleaned out my inventory. Because I DC'd.
Oh, what'd you have on you? Did you have anything good? Kraken.
Yeah, but also a bunch of the pomegranates.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. But it's a lot of good food.
Honestly, I wouldn't have spotted that guy unless you told me about the bug. Well, no, what am I saying?
It's just the tuck position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is I wouldn't have spotted him unless... Like that... English, fucking... I can't think. If the bug wasn't happening, I wouldn't have spotted him. Because I'm tired regardless, I can't think. As you can clearly see. Ooh, 17.
I can't see anything. I can hear.
Can't see. Cause you're blind.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, Jesus. 26. Fucking planks.
Well, glad I pointed out these barrels.
They were in great need of these.
Where am I even going?
Alright, swing it. Chop, chop. Maybe there's another guy. Nah, it's clean.
Nah, it was just a sloop, so I think it's just the two of them.
Alright, let's go back on the island.
Alright, if that's really what you want to do, coward.
So what do you mean, coward? I want to finish the mission because we keep getting sidetracked.
Yeah, I just figured the Flameheart will probably get our rank up.
Oh, it will, but so will this. It's still loot that we're getting in there.
Yeah, but maybe not as much. Under the ship is sounding very upset.
It's... okay. We're a bit higher than we need to be.
Do me a favor and get nearish the anchor.
Near the anchor, okay. I'm still hearing like we're in combat music.
Yeah.
Game is so bugged. Alright, I'm gonna anchor now. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up.
I'm planning to. See these barrels?
Yeah. Let's see what they have in there. Cannonballs. 9.
Oh!
Here.
Mangoes.
Oh my god, so many things.
Nice. Can I... Yes.
Alright, we are down to 100 cannonballs.
I'm only gonna say this once. Come grab your balls.
I'm clipping it.
To be honest, I feel like we only need a little bit of water in here. And it shouldn't set fire, because...
I think it's because we're not moving the ship.
I don't know. I'll leave the water level where it's at, just for safety's sake. So the cave, As a friend of mine, he'd know exactly where this is talking about. For me, I'm like, is there a cave?
Let me come and see for myself. Pretty sure this island does have a cave.
Yeah. Skeletons
So
popping
we
up over
need
there. That's a
to
message
go
in a
top.
bottle. Oh. Ammo chest.
Oh, skeleton shot me. I thought I was a player.
I thought it was you trying to kill the pig. It's like, dude, what did that pig do?
It exists. All these pomegranates.
Is this? I mean, no, but
At this point, any cave you see is probably the only cave there is on the island.
yeah. Unless this is a specific clue for a specific island, like a different island. It's like, moonlight shines in the cave, and it's like, oh, I know that island.
Yeah, definitely. It's that one. Yes.
It's so obvious.
Who could have not guessed?
Isn't it up on the top of this rock
There-
thing, maybe?
Oh, it is. We gotta climb the mast here. We gotta climb the mast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Most-
empty here.
Who wants to pop that back to the ship just for shenanigans?
Well, but if the other player was still there, he could have definitely used it against us.
Yeah.
You know, whack the rage chest and then blow that shit up, and boom, we're goners.
This isn't really much of a
Probably.
cave, by the way. I'm just climbing to the top of this giant phallic rock. Nice view, though.
For sure. Well, I'm guessing we should have probably brought the key up here if it is something.
There's
Should
a
be like,
sloop kind of heading, whatever direction that is, north of us.
Do you see any weird, like, keyhole or anything to place a statue here?
Not a thing.
Maybe this isn't the island then. Or maybe one of these other smaller islands has a cave. Doubtful.
It's,
Should we Google it?
yeah, we might actually just want to Google it.
What the fuck do they want us to guess from this?
Oh man, you know what the worst part is? I lost all those grubs we dug so long for.
Ah, yes. It's definitely a loss.
Our fishing is never gonna go ahead now.
Yeah. Moonlight shines. Why is there a pig up here? All the way to the top. Why are all the animals gathering here? What's happening?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. That sloop seems to be giving us a very wide berth. Oh, they're heading towards the flame heart, maybe.
Might as well head there then. Let me look it up. Moonlight shines bright in the cave.
Better add Sea of Thieves, or it's gonna send you to a romance novel. Moonlight shone brightly into the cave. As he embraced her.
It's an island. It's an island that looks like a moon. Crescent
Right.
Isle. I mean, the key name is basically something crescent, right?
Yeah.
We would have figured it out eventually. Yep.
I said, I think it's a clue to an island. and not to, hey, it's on this island, because that wouldn't be in keeping with the time wasting that they like to do. Right. While we're on the ship, I'm gonna toss some of the water off.
We're gonna put more in.
No. I just want to
Sounds
see
right,
if this is sufficient, because surely... Alright.
Let me find the island. Should be nearby.
Are we going to the island, or are we going to the Flame Heart?
I'm just gonna find it. Let's go Flameheart just in case.
Because nothing beats a good old Flame Heart. Put some loot in you, boy.
God, this tutorial is horrible. It doesn't even show you which island it is. Like, it says the name, but come on, at least show us the save. I don't remember everything.
This is YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it a German guy by any chance? Or a German sounding guy?
The logical pirate. Oh, the irony.
Well, now you just read it out, so I can't really critique. Oh, right side. Skeleton ship and sloop. It looks like those plebs who tried to do us, so let's cut around the right side and just do them. I feel like it's definitely them coming back to just grief. Because they got nothing better to do than just follow us specifically. So left side, left side.
Yo.
Bullshit! It didn't take the sail, though.
Okay. That's surprising.
Do we still want to go for him, or...?
Yeah. We're going for them.
Alright. I like how they turned on us instantly, ignored the skeletons. I think it's the same dudes, because that looks very much like the ship that passed us.
Oh, I was so close.
Coming around in front of him. Get ready on the right cannon. Oh, God. The wheel is actually balked.
Okay. They're definitely gonna try getting on the ship again.
Yeah.
I guess. Make fucking waves. Oh, they're speeding up quite fast.
Yeah, they hit the wind with the sail position. It feels like we're a little slow in the water.
Is the sail down?
A little bit.
Raised. It was half.
Yeah, I know. Because we needed to turn on him. But I meant it felt like we'd slowed down since I did that.
Can't shoot them. Okay. And I did.
Anchor turn?
Oh, 3 times. Alright, turning up. Okay, turn it now. Alright, 3 holes, good enough. They only put like 1.
Actually they got 3 in the back here.
Oh.
Oh crap!
No! Oh, it did no damage because you anchored.
Raise quick.
Raise it.
What is in a turn?
Yeah, I'm raising the sail and I put it on the turn.
You already cut it? Oh, okay, good. Okay, we should be about good to just scrape it now.
Yep.
Gonna turn us around to the left of them. Get on the right cannon, right cannon, right cannon.
Right cannon. Okay.
Or board them.
Too far. Only one shot. We're going too fast. Alright, turn, anchor.
Yeah. Skeleton ship just sunk.
I'm gonna go shoot him.
Winner gets the spoils. Gonna bring us around in front of them.
Alright, this is a chance to actually board him. Killed one. Why do I feel like the other guy's invisible? Or is it just one guy? That's the same guy, by the way. I remember his face. He has no loot on him, so yeah, definitely troll. Get some planks, some banana. Yeah, he only has bananas on the ship.
Ugh. Alright, we've got a little bit of bother down here. We do have holes, actually.
Okay.
You killed him?
Yeah, I killed him. The ship sank.
Nice. Alright.
Definitely a troll. Still see the loot? Why do I see a mermaid over there?
I mean, I'm expecting there's another guy. Honestly.
I see a mermaid on the right. On my right. It's probably your left. Or straight ahead. Well, the only kind of loot they had on them was a banana crate. Bet your ass I yoinked it. That's a banana crate. I mean, it looks yellow. I'm on the right. Guys, I'm on the right. Help a brother out.
Yeah.
Get a harpoon to me.
I just wanted to, one, make sure that we weren't being boarded. I was hearing, like, sounds and I was getting paranoid.
You see the loot anywhere? From the ship?
I don't think there is any. Oh, skeleton ship.
Oh, nice. Good shot.
I need to
Right
remember.
behind us, right behind us.
Yeah.
I keep turning. I hear swimming.
Yeah.
Hi there. You're really bad, you know that?
Is he actually coming up or is he diving over to come to the other side?
Where's the loot? Cut him off. Yeah, I keep trying, man. It's not gonna happen.
He's on.
Yep. He's setting the ship on fire.
Yeah, he's just a trash person, isn't he?
Nice try. Good.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I killed him.
Jesus. What is with the baddies today?
Where's the loot? On our right.
Yeah, should be the right.
God, that swimming he was doing was very loud. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
He wasn't even trying to dive under. That makes hardly any noise, I think. He was just on top. Okay.
Taking us to half sails to get us over a little bit. That was a fail. Got it. Gonna anchor?
Oh, anchor?
Fast, very, very fast. In fact, we're past it.
I turned. Should be good.
Okay, maybe. Can you pick?
Yep.
Nope, that was not great. Come on!
Looks like someone's having a bad day.
They did something to the harpoon code and it's just made it unbearable with latency.
Want me to try?
I mean...
Come on, let me try. Got 100 ping. I can do it.
Yeah. That was not fun. It's just that I also, rather irritatingly... Oh, that's a storage crate.
We need
Like,
those.
I even have latency issues just pulling stuff off the end of the harpoon, which is the most annoying thing in the world.
I don't think I can catch that one.
It was in my line of fire, I just couldn't get a hit on it.
Is there something on the left? Seeing something
Oh, there's some
below.
barrels. Have your message in a bottle. Screw it. Just a green gem. No use getting bent out of shape over this. Okay,
Oh, 32 cannibals. Nice.
we're almost Reaper 4.
Because we keep killing players. They keep offering themselves to us.
Oh, did you just get a super quick repair on the mast or something? Or did they just legitimately not actually get it down?
Honestly, it looked like a hit, but
It looked like a hit.
I wasn't looking because I was on the cannon.
Or maybe the aimbot only makes it look like it's flying in that direction, but the hit registering is still normal. I love how I'm
Probably
just...
gonna come after us.
Yeah, well, they seem like absolute buttholes, so probably.
I did insult them over the mic. Did say get good. Ultimate insult. Come on, man. What do you expect with a ship looking like that? You gotta up your game.
Honestly, if the ship looks like that, it usually means they are running something cheesy and, like, it's just, because they don't care about it getting banned kind of thing.
Well, you gotta remember, Daz, having hacks doesn't instantly make you a good player.
Nope, in fact, it
give
makes
you
you
logic.
lazy.
You just assume the hacks will do everything for you. You stop strafing, you stop moving.
Stop being good.
Yeah, stop being good. You get worse, ironically. Unless you're playing
Guess what?
a heavy aim game.
It looks like they're coming for us again.
Seriously, where are they?
Behind.
Well,
I'm not 100% that it's them, but, like, given their propensity for being really up to... It must be Russian. That's what usually happens. Like, if a Russian causes trouble and then you kill them, they will keep coming at you until they can claim some sort of victory.
once they claim one victory, they leave the server and they take it with them to bed. Like, I killed the guy today.
They just shout something in Russian that equates to, I totally wrecked that guy. Are we going for Flameheart or sitting still?
We can't go to Flameheart with those guys.
We
They're
can,
gonna be focusing us.
and we can focus them.
It's gonna be extremely hard.
But there's more stuff firing at them. And if we do it tactically, I don't think they're that smart.
Let's see the ship. Yeah, they're definitely coming for us.
Or again, given the direction, they could actually be heading to Flameheart and just haven't registered that we're here. It's complicated. There's one more barrel. I don't know if you want to... Never mind.
Crescent Isle is straight ahead. Well, a bit more to the right now. Way more to the right, actually.
What if Flameheart is around Crescent Isle?
Then we're definitely doing it. That direction.
Bum, bum,
I'm up there all the way to the left.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Way more to the right.
it's alright. We'll just, let's do Flameheart on the way.
On the way. Are those guys chasing us?
Oh,
We'll just
did you bring the TNT?
No, I didn't wanna.
Oh, because...
Oh, they're on the ship.
What's that?
They did get on the ship like twice, so you wanna take that risk?
No, I just mean in terms of if we had it, we could do some epic trolls right now. I just saw one of the support planks and was like, is that somebody's ass? Somebody's incredibly square ass?
Definitely. Definitely. Mon.
Alright. I'm gonna pop a non-combat banana.
On stream.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright. Reorder the food so the good stuff comes out first. But yeah, if they're coming straight for us like that, it's the perfect time for somebody to just grab a TNT barrel, jump in, and swim towards them. Don't you think?
If only I had a TNT, yep.
Yeah. If only Tox had listened and brought a TNT. Because they didn't get up in the crow's nest.
Hey man, I'm trying to play safe. It's not my fault. Alright, clip saved.
Uh-oh, what clip? Oh, come on! Oh, I am so irritated.
It's fine. We have all the things we need. They're still chasing.
Yeah.
Is there an island on the way? Yeah, there is. I'll stay on. Oh. Or maybe we'll still show up.
Yeah, it's better if you have a rowboat, I think. Wait.
Yeah,
Did
still...
Flameheart vanish? Left?
Oh,
Is that a ship?
Left ship?
Is it, or am I just imagining things? It looks like two masts coming up over.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's the Reaper hideout, isn't it?
Keep going straight. So, if they probably finished Flameheart. Let's go steal all the loot.
Alright.
Don't lose direction. Keep the coordinates. Where's the other ship? I don't see them behind us anymore.
That's a rowboat. Do you want to grab it? Off to the right, quick.
Nah,
Nah.
we don't need it. Even if I was on the
What? I touched the docks a little bit.
It's fine.
Just a soft little love tap, you know?
I'm actually taking the red chest and selling it right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about the money, I just want to get it off the ship. Since we're gonna go do Flameheart, that's one less issue.
Yeah. So I can bail the rest of the water then.
Good thing we passed this out.
Kinda is. Yeah. Using the water barrel.
Yarr. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Didn't give us the extra money though.
No, it didn't. I'm not seeing anything over here that even resembles a ship. Well, correction. I saw one thing that resembles a ship, but guess what it is?
Not what we want.
It's a fort.
Yay. Where the fuck did the Flameheart go then?
Probably just timed out and despawned, right? Like it usually does with us.
Maybe. Yeah, I see nothing up here. They could be behind an island though.
Head for
Yes.
Crescent Isle then.
Keep going straight for a little bit.
Well, we've got to go around Wanderer's Refuge anyway.
I have a strong feeling we're gonna see some players eventually. Straight ahead somewhere.
Oh, I redeemed myself.
Nice.
Cannonballs! Actually, there's shark in here.
Burn shark.
There's a fort up just behind us now.
Seriously? Well, then I guess it probably did despawn, didn't it?
Yeah. Let's just go to Crescent Isle then.
I saw... I thought I saw a player ship, but it was just a tree.
Yep. I've been getting a lot of that. It's just me, or the sunrise. The sun's just gone down again.
Despawn. Just despawn.
Or was it transitioning to night? I can't even remember. It was just daytime, actually, right?
I feel like this update fucked up the game.
It's
Legit.
done something a bit weird to it, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What's that over on the right there? Just dock lights? Or...
It's stoplights. Still no player ship in sight. Should we go for the fort? Is it a close one?
Well, there's what looks like a skeleton ship over there. If you don't see it, check stream. Disappearing behind a rock.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not tell it? It's definitely a skeleton ship.
No, I said it's a skeleton ship.
Except maybe. Or definite. I don't know.
My screen just froze. Okay. That was extremely odd.
Must be those TIs. Must be those bricks.
Well, they just found out about the 30 series and had a panic moment.
Yeah. Okay. It's not that far. We can... Where'd you close the light? Okay. Hey. That's blinding. Should we go for the thing?
Yeah.
No, that's fucking.
Let's go.
Stick to the
Crescent.
Yeah. Start turning right.
Alright. How far right do you want to go?
I'll tell you one stop.
There's an awful joke in this, but I'm not going to tell it.
Yeah, I know. Stop. Bit more to the left. Bit more to the left.
Yeah, let's take it out of the shower room and just go to small loots on the left.
Anywhere. But
Actually, there's enough that this is interesting.
Oh.
I can't be bothered to actually
Planks not worth it.
turn and position properly.
Message in a bottle.
Why did you get that, man?
Wasn't intentional.
Hey.
Oh my God, there's so much food in this one.
Alright, I guess I'm swimming back to the ship instead of getting you to harpoon me.
You're out of my angle.
Well, I am now, yeah. I was swimming into your angle, and you were like, oh, there's so much loot on here, man. And it's like, alright, fine.
Man. What can you do, man? What can you do? When I saw this crate and all the various kind of food you had in it, I lost my mind. I'm hungry. I'm actually hungry.
What would you do if I was wearing shoes while I had sex with you? No, let's not go there.
Good call. Good call.
Very good call. I did put a mature warning on this stream, right?
If you didn't, then you're in trouble. If you didn't, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Kids watching, man.
Kids will just be like, yeah, I'm 18. That's cool. That's cool. Let me see the titties and swear words.
Oh boy, is simp a swear word? Cause it definitely triggers them old people.
I called my daddy a simp and he just started crying. Mom said he's weak.
A bit more of that, guys.
And then Uncle John came over and he had some new toys for me. That was pretty cool. And my daddy just cried again.
Can you go to the right?
To the right? I don't know. I hear you mumbling.
Hey man, I bought this microphone so you can hear me mumble.
Oh, I see. You want to go really far right.
Well, now I do.
Let's hit the skeleton on the way past.
Okay, stop.
Stop.
Oh, that's way too right. That's way too right.
It's fine. Look what's coming.
Alright, straight ahead. We're good.
Okay, but look what's coming.
It's nothing. It's a sloop.
Yeah? Kill it anyway.
Oh,
Hip.
no cannibals on.
Oh. I didn't judge the distance, so that probably would have come... Well, might have just missed, actually.
Do the eyes of the skull fort indicate anything? It started with green, now it's like glowing red.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Or
might
is it
be...
just the sky?
like Fort of the Damned, even, right? Oh, right side.
Oh, I was just thinking, no.
No, it's green. It's a regular
Hold on.
fort. I'll turn us away slightly because we're heading towards rocks. That's a hit.
It didn't hit, surprisingly.
No, I mean,
Oh, you mean there?
yeah, them on us. There's barrels coming up. I don't know if we can snake one of those on the way past. Oh.
That was kind of weird.
Oh, the waves.
Yeah, we got one.
I still got one. It's got cannonballs in it. That's kind of useful.
All the cannibals.
Turning us onto them a little bit more.
Jesus Christ, what do they do with the cannonballs, dude? Just a little bit of wave makes me shoot so far up.
Yeah.
I feel like every update
Ow.
does something. Fuck it up.
That were my face. I took some splinters.
Are we gonna hit something?
No. No, we should be good. I'll throw some water at them. Yeah. See, they know what's good for them. They're broken off.
Bad one.
Okay. Now, we're not going to be idiots and land in the middle of Crescent Bay. We're going to go around the back of it. Alright. Well, that's that over there. I see... That might... Is that just tree? Oh my god! I got trolled by palm trees that look exactly like brick sails.
The skeleton ship is still on us, by the way. Just took a massive detour.
Yeah. They're probably going to break off now because we went into the island, right? Actually, the skeletons seem to never break off.
No, they don't. I'm still... I'm gonna leave this here.
Okay, sails up a little. You see where I was going?
Yeah. Are we actually gonna go in there? Can we fit in there?
No, we can't, but we can get pretty close and then just swim through.
I'm fine with it just being here. Alright, I'm taking the key. Where's this? Oh, this scouting ship?
Wow. Dude, just check stream, see what just happened.
I missed it.
I just got randomly tossed off the ship.
Good shit, man. Alright, I think I know where this cave is.
I mean, I feel like we're in the cave, to be honest.
Nah, there's no shining light in here. There's a specific one with a ladder, I believe.
I mean, I'm in a cave with some moons painted on the walls.
That might work.
Ammo
As long
crate
as you
there.
can see something that fits. Oh, there we go. See? There's a slot.
Yeah,
Light totem.
this is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Hope the skeletons don't sink our ship while we're down here.
I'm gonna go check. I want to go check.
Getting a Raiders of the Lost Ark vibe down here. Okay.
Anything good in there?
Piles of gold.
Really? Already?
Yep, I'm legit just grabbing piles of gold.
That feels like a trap.
It's definitely a trap. But I feel like we should grab that before the chests. Maybe it's time limited, I don't know. Like the door's gonna slam on us and then we're trapped here forever. Oh damn. Give me 1 second. Something's gone a bit wrong, I just realized.
What?
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh.
Alright, so... Limited loot, you say? Oh! Enter solution. Yeah, the door's coming down slowly. Enter solution? What the hell is enter solution?
I don't know. Oh, should I press it? I'll press it. Oh, we have to put something up here, don't we?
Do we have an item?
I have no idea. Maybe it's just one of these chest pieces. This is like a parkour zone, so maybe if we go far enough up?
You know what? Did you pick up a chest that was on that switch?
After I heard the doors closing.
Requires vault medallions. Oh, you see this? Well, the door stopped.
Oh. Not for long? What? Oh, it closed.
Whoops.
Now there's water coming in. I mean, if we die, we're just gonna be sent back to the ship.
Yeah, but we don't get this
There's
chest.
a bunch of loot up here. There's a hidden room.
Indeed.
There's some more night stuff.
Oh no! I got the sound bug.
Requires vault medallions. Yeah, you're right. Where are they?
Around somewhere, I guess.
Hidden. God, you're dying
Reliquary.
fast in here, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe it's boiling the water as well.
We're getting back to the ship. I hope we can open again the door.
I get the feeling maybe not.
Sure,
Oh well.
look at a YouTube video.
That was our first time in, so it's like... Screen just weirdly froze again. I hear voices, dude.
Hmm?
Is that you, or...
What?
I can hear voices, very, very faint. Like it could potentially come through your microphone, or it might be somebody...
I was watching a clip just now. And it was pretty loud, so maybe got picked up by my bed.
Okay.
Oh, take two?
Let's take a look.
It's closed, alright. And I hear water.
Yeah, I think we're just locked out.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. I'm gonna bring chests up to the top of the stairs.
Take care of a few gold. A little bit of gold.
Yeah, I think in that instance, picking up the gold piles, worst idea. They're not going to be worth... Because they were only like 200, 300 gold kind of thing.
But God, you really did pick a very bad time to go AFK there.
Yeah, I know. I know. Kind of couldn't be helped.
What happened? Someone in the room.
Well, you know how it is.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I
Can't
mean...
even pick up the item up anymore. Oh, if you had picked up the quest as well, then maybe we could have had two? No, I don't think it's possible.
While we pick up the quest as a ship, we only get the one item.
Yeah, I didn't get to see any other items in there. Let me watch the video real quick. This,
But yeah, we know for next time. Focus on the chests, get them through the door. And I guess if you can find the medallions and stuff, then you get some sort of bonus.
Mhm.
Or maybe it locks the doors open, I don't know.
Watching right now. Apparently there are many vaults, different vaults.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
The vault literally says it stays up for 3 minutes.
Alright.
Was it really that short?
Yeah, I would say so.
They were just laying around, the vault medallions.
Yeah. I would guess they just mixed in around with the loot. If it were me, I would be an asshole and hide them under the piles of gold, so you have to pull up the piles of gold to find them. But maybe they didn't do that.
I don't think it was under the gold now.
No, I said if I were to design it, that's probably what I'd do to people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nice looking chest.
Oh.
In the video. Ancient chest.
Haven't we pilfered one of those from a guy?
No. Oh, it's unique. I haven't seen it before.
Okay.
The room is still closing even if even after you solve the puzzle. So you gotta solve the puzzle quick. Get as much loot as you can. Surely it's better when you have 4 people picking up all the gold and shit.
Yeah.
Alright, I've lost interest in this.
Alright, I was going to turn us around the island, so I turned it to half, and that seemed enough.
Around the island. Are we going on the right side?
Yeah, I was going to, but...
Ah, fuck it.
You kind of turned us directly away now. You see a sloop?
Left. Is it not a sloop? I'm still turning.
I see skeletons.
That's probably the one we left.
Yeah, sailed off into the far, far distance.
Mm-hmm. Any events worth doing? Oh, the fort is still there. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
That's more interesting.
We has the potential for PvPs.
Yes, hopefully. Bring out the Ruskis.
Oh, dead left.
Oh.
Oh, that's skeleton.
No, that's our skeleton ship then.
Yeah.
Seems more likely.
Plebbing it up. Driving into rocks.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs and grab something to eat real quick.
Alright.
Checking if there's any wires here hidden. Nope, good.
Ah, the eyes did just flash yellow, didn't they? Or yellowish, reddish. Hard to say.
Yes.
There we go. Slightly out of it.
Hide.
I'm trying to catch the wind without actually getting off the wheel, but...
Okay, be right back. 2 minutes, maybe 5.
2 minutes, maybe 5.
You know me, accurate.
Yeah, like your 30 seconds. So, we'll avoid the storm. Don't feel like going between the rocks today. Don't feel like going into the rocks today. That's especially important. I'm not really seeing anything else on the horizon right now. Whatever that is. Oh. I think that's skeletons being bad at the game. Should learn to sail. Don't really want to head into the storm either. And with any luck, there are players at this here fort. Let's try and figure out which fort it is quickly. Yeah, very probably that Hidden Spring Keep, isn't it? That feels about right. Okay then. Yeah, definitely quizzing the lack of... Oh, come on! Ah, I'm having quite a lot of trouble with my internet connection today, apparently. At least as it pertains to staying connected to Sea of Thieves. It's also not very responsive when I'm clicking the yes rejoin. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Feels like we haven't drifted that far off course, but I'm aware that I just lost 2 pomegranates, 3 pomegranates, 2 mangoes, something along those lines. Very irritated by it. Take one of the pineapples as well, I suppose. Alright, take it slightly left, see if we can't get the sails set properly. There we go. And... okay, I guess that's not the fort we're looking for. It's firing at us. That is definitely... Okay. Let's try and weave around the cannonballs a little bit. I think this top end of the island is safe-ish. If I park us up correctly. Oh boy, that's gonna hit. Or not. There, that'll miss. Pretty sure. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it to hell. This is not the safe spot I was looking for. Okay, half sail. I need to get below deck and fix that hit. Alright. Not the end of the world, although I know my bucket already has water in it, so that's sort of annoying. Guess we can give Fox a quick wash while we're here. Let's not hit the watchtower. Alright. And if we just take this out, we should be able to park up fairly close to the shoreline, I suppose. I don't think these guys respawn. I honestly have no idea, but I'm just going to go with no. Probably not. Don't know why I'm getting slapped so hard by that guy. Alright. Tempting, tempting. Sounds like Tox is back, but still muted. I'm guessing you're stuffing pies in your face. It didn't scare me. I'm too chill.
Anything on the island? I'm not
Skeletons,
hearing
I'd
any
assume.
noise.
I see a skeleton running there.
Oh wait, I thought you were on the island.
Nope. I was up in the tower making sure that we're in a safe-ish location.
Oh, harpoon with rowboat.
Do you mean a rowboat with harpoon?
Yes.
Oh, hey man, I
harpoon.
found this harpoon. It's got a rowboat attached.
We only care about the harpoon though.
Kinda.
It's... How the fuck do I get it out of here? It's in a weird spot. Think it's possible.
I'm bringing the ship around a little bit. There's another watchtower there that might give us trouble. It was able to fire on me before, at least. But this will make it a little easier for respawning, looting, etc.
Is this place even active?
This is the one that the skull seems to be floating over.
Is it?
I mean, that tower over there that I keep talking about is shooting.
Okay, I see skeleton boys here.
Yeah, I've got a
skeleton.
bit of trouble.
You want me to head over there?
Could you please?
Alright.
Because now the ship is kind of taking a bit of punishment.
On it.
It wasn't necessarily the best place I could have parked, but at the same time, it's like... Come on. Oh, come on!
Is that the mast break-in?
That was the mast breaking.
I heard it. I'm almost up the ladder.
I'm almost starting to consider doing that thing. I'm like, oh. I'm getting out of the chair. No, correction, I'm thinking about getting out of the chair. I'm giving it strong consideration.
Consider that hole from me a welcome gift.
Seriously?
Yep.
Just fight on your own ship.
Yep. Or a bad joke.
Dude. Like... That's the worse than the guys who ask for nudes from their sister to pretend they have a girlfriend.
People do that? What the fuck?
I mean, in Alabama, it's essentially the same thing, right?
Jesus. That's kind of disgusting.
Alright. Now, where are the skeletonies?
Tell me.
Hi, mate.
Some golden skeletons somewhere. Where are the skeleton ones? The golden ones? There they are.
Oh, wait a minute. How do we deal with these ones again? Throw water at them. Or just make them walk into it.
This one doesn't leave us too much room to do that. I'm out of ammo.
Okay, okay. That didn't feel good. Let's find a better watering hole. How about over here, next to this wonderful message in a bottle? Everybody's favorite loot. Hi, could I just pick up this barrel now?
What
Oh, for Christ's
the
sake.
fuck was that?
It wouldn't let me pick up the barrel, and then there's a dude who just comes and swings and hits it. Can you get me or no?
I'm dead, dude. I was right on top of you.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll teach you to sexually assault me, bastard.
That's what you get. Nay.
Do. Okay. Okay.
Skeletons respawned and they're shooting us again. On the
Seriously?
left
They
Yep.
can actually respawn? I did not think they could.
side. They probably did because we both died, I think.
They hit the mast. They hit the mast again.
It's somehow not down.
Somehow the mast is the only thing they've hit.
Oh, here. Alright, we're good.
Did you touch them inappropriately?
You know it.
Okay. Okay. I'm quite purposefully moving all the TNT out of sight of the ship, just in case somebody shows up again. Stop with your French patriotic music. I know you're a firm believer in the French, but...
I wanna sing it. And get you copyright strike.
I'm gonna be copyright striked.
Or as a Lenin would say, copy strike.
Where are the Goldie boys?
Up here. I'll just blow with a TNT, because I don't wanna wait for them to get all the way down here.
There's a nice pond in the middle of the island, you know that, right?
What?
There's a nice pond in the middle of the island.
I know, but they're all the way up here. They walk slowly. This was more efficient. What the fuck? That wasn't me.
That was me.
Oh. Oh, there's more in here. Damn it. Don't have any water on me. Surely they still take damage, no?
I'm honestly not certain.
I'm bringing a water
Is
bucket.
this ammo box? This is ammo box. Make note, ammo box is here. Ow. Serious? You should watch. That was right on him.
I'm gonna have to go pick up the food.
Oh, there's a bunch of plebby boys in the middle here.
No momento. Give me 1 minute. Cooking up the food.
Alright. Oh yeah. Now, where'd I see that pomegranate? Shady boys. Wait. Weren't these the dudes who didn't like the lamp? Okay, I guess they don't care. They got impeccable aim. I'm not their biggest fan. No, don't eat the pineapple, you absolute pleb. Whoa, okay. That did not go as hoped. Hey, Dogs is here! I guess I blew him up too. How unfortunate. Oh, come on! Okay, this is actually a big problem because I also need to get back to the ship to repair what they're doing. No, 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 don't get stuck on the rock. Oh, god damn it. What a time for Tox to be AFK.
What now?
Need repairs on the ship. The skeletons respawned again. I'm going up to deal with them. Yeah. There might have been a incident with a TNT chain reaction. Right, we in good order?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
Still attacking for some reason.
Wait, what? Yeah, I killed it.
Okay.
Killed it ages ago. I'm like...
No.
Been on vacation for 2 weeks after doing it.
Allow me to eat the food now. Hold on.
No.
It's still warm, man. It's still warm.
That's what the mortician said.
I don't think they said that, man. They take it pretty late.
Not in any context you would like to know.
Yeah, weirdo.
Yeah, there's a reason I just want to be burnt on the spot. No morticians for me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think there's another Blackie boy around here somewhere. It's like the dark skeletons. I don't remember exactly their mechanic. I thought you just flashed a light at them and they got upset, but nope.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't affect them in any way, to be honest.
It's already daytime.
Yeah, you do make an excellent point. Does that matter?
Yep.
Okay. Some angry sounding guys. Oh crap. They're coming down with TNT barrels now?
2 of them, yeah, I'm watching the stream.
I got a goddamn blunderbuss, man.
Oh, you're not. Same. You're seriously trying to shoot the legs?
Yeah, I succeeded twice, didn't you see? The only problem I got now is I gotta get over here where the ammo crate is. There's a food problem on this island as well. Let me see. There we go. This would be so much better if I had pistol.
You thought about it, didn't you? Going straight for me.
No. I'm legitimately being like pro MLG 360 no scope thing.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew?
MLG. Mountain Dew.
Okay.
That's what all the MLGs drink. Oh, well, used to.
Code Red?
Let me show you how it's done.
You son... Yeah, you just straight up killed me, dude.
I know. Clippable moment.
I was saving that TNT in case somebody came.
I just wanted to get a clip. Don't be like that.
The fact that you're dead as well. Stop playing French music.
It's not me, it's random. The fact that I got it twice in a row while we're dead.
It just means that you're French and you're deeply patriotic. Come on, doors. You gonna...
Ah, the clip didn't even like, you looked away. That's not fun.
Mm-hmm. Ah, we're getting pounded again, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, I'll get to repairs in the meantime. Except there doesn't seem to be any repairs.
They're just shooting a spot on the ship that does no damage, I guess.
Ow.
Except your body. That does take damage.
They've hit the mast twice. That's something to comment on.
Huh. I can repair it from now, if there is any damage.
Yes, it's repairable. I'm just saying, it seems that the mast is what they have it in for. I don't completely know why, but there you go.
Weird fetish. Skeleton fetish. I like long things sticking up.
You could say they're pretty into taking bones.
Mm-hmm. All that calcium.
Good news, it's nighttime now, and we had...
Why is that good news?
We had some of the ones who need the lighting.
Ah.
I don't mean good news in a sincere way. I mean good news in a
Sarcastic.
kind of way. By the way, we're going to take this harpoon rowboat up the hill, put the loot in it, and then just ride it down. Sound good?
I mean, works for me if we can actually manage to, leave it in one spot.
Yeah, should be possible. Should be able to.
Actually, no. Let's not do that because it uses the same mechanics as an actual ship. If we leave it for too long in one spot, I feel like it's gonna despawn.
Nah, it'll be fine.
No, I'm not trusting it.
It'll be fine.
Spend half an hour doing a fort and then suddenly we lose all the loot.
Not gonna be half an hour, and it'll be much quicker to load it up, and then we just drag it off. It'll be fine.
Definitely. All good.
Where are they? Above us somewhere.
Where's the cannonball? Right. You said you found one, didn't you?
Huh? Cannonballs?
Yeah.
Oh, ammo crate. There's ammo crate here.
Yeah. Where?
Where are these guys? I hear them everywhere, but...
I just heard you pick some ammo up. Where is it?
Directly above us. There's another crate out here if you want it.
I was on top, I didn't see it.
So there's another one up in this tower here.
Okay, that one seems better.
A little more convenient, yeah. More horns. Oh boy! TNT, TNT!
I'll take one for the team, you run away. Oh, they don't die because they're in shadow form. Well, at least they don't have it on them anymore. I'll respawn, by the way.
Alright, so far so good.
That is a beautiful clip. Let me show you how it's done. Boom.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I'm starting to take the pounding.
On my way.
Is that you firing?
Yeah. Gotta make a grand entrance.
Got him.
Easy.
Stung a little bit. Where did I even get this pineapple from?
The afterlife.
Apparently. Didn't know I liked pineapple that much. I'm looking for more food and stuff. But like good quality food. I did get to line them all up earlier and do the charge move, which was fun.
Gotta do it multiple times because these guys don't die too fast.
Oh, they die fast enough. Up top again?
Seems like it.
Okay, we've got some absolute silly boys who just bunch up in the door and shoot each other with blunderbusses. I'm okay with that.
Easy.
Absolute raging morons. Above here, I think. Alright, looks like chat is active, but for advertising.
Wait, what?
Yeah, check it out.
In search of followers, friends. Oh, nice. Ban him. Actually, let me do that for you. Or actually, maybe I should just leave him. It becomes a viewer.
Leave it alone. I don't care that much. It's not like I'm stupid enough to do that because it screws you in the long term. Oh. Oh, water boys.
Does it actually count as a viewer? Let me refresh.
I suspect no, but...
No, I can't see the message. I can't ban him.
Yeah, I mean, basically... it's pretty much... they'll just pop in and then post that and then leave.
Instantly.
Yeah. That was awkward.
Nice.
I don't know if it works, it works. Oh, god damn it. Okay, where did I leave that other TNT? Did you leave any, or did you blow it all up? No, good, there is still one. If you can kite them around that point, then this will speed things up a little bit.
They are pretty close to the water. We could just kill him. Save the TNT.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. You gonna bring him in a bit more? Oh dear. I hate how he's still swinging. Come on, wow. The damage, man, the damage.
I'm not dead yet.
Juking my melee doesn't work so well with my ping.
I'm gonna grab some ammo.
You know what?
Don't do it.
I'm doing it. Screw it, man.
Don't do it. I got some ammo. I'll kill him. Don't do it. Man.
Hug it. It'll feel good.
I didn't. Look at this poor rowboat, man.
It deserved it. It didn't help.
You didn't help.
Alright. Surely we're getting close to the end, boy. Oh, great news. Guess what we got?
Ship.
More of the water boys. Let me take a look.
See? If only we had the TNT now.
There's probably more around somewhere. I just need to think about it.
That one.
No. Not that way, anyway. Nice. You bring it up top, it's like... You can just cut them around in circles up here.
Is that all of them? Sure, there's more up there.
There's one dude following me.
And then pile them all here.
Thanks.
They swung at you and hit me because I was behind you.
We shouldn't have been trying to put the TNT in my asshole, apparently. It's not a suppository.
Yeah, well, it is now. Surely we got most of them, if not all of them.
At least some, I would imagine. At least some.
Jolly good fellow,
That's an interesting phrase.
And he likes to smoke crack.
Ah.
Did the skeleton boys up there respawn? Yes, they did.
You know they did. Oh, right in the face.
And they knocked you, yep.
Yep, okay. I'll keep the ship afloat.
Mm-hmm.
You get on the... Oh, wow, they actually did some damage for once. Impressive.
Wow.
Please tell me that didn't just... Nope. Okay. Okay, I'm sure I just saw somebody else bailing water.
Your imagination.
I really hope it was, because that would be a very... It might have even legitimately been, like, delay latency of just me throwing the water off, but...
I see 2 golden boys.
Did you deal with the tower now?
Yeah. I'm hearing a crying chest, I think.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
On the plus side...
For the loot.
On the plus side, there is a harpoon rowboat, so we can deal with that very easily. I'll tell you what, I'll grab some water.
Wait, do we actually need the harpoon rowboat for that?
Yeah, what you do is you put the chest in the boat and then harpoon the back of the ship. You don't actually attach it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 skeleton boys only. Oh, there's a 3rd one down here for some reason. All by itself.
God, I really hate those guys. They're just irritating beyond belief.
They make you do a lot of work to kill them.
Yep. In other news...
Holy shit. I heard.
Yeah, Danmachi Season 3 coming up. Like,
When?
next week.
Next week? Oh shit.
Yeah, October 3rd.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm starting to see new episodes pop out from new
But that one is, well, story gets kind of interesting. The plot thickens.
Tell me that.
Yeah.
Plot thickens.
I-
That's the gets a new outfit. Herself even more. Thickens.
Yeah. Did I tell you that if you want to buy Danmachi figures, you've got a choice of Hestia, 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 Eins, Hestia, Hestia, Hestia. I'm thinking of talking to a friend of ours to actually, because she can make them, like, from scratch. She actually works in a company who legit makes them, by the way.
Oh.
Something.
Yeah, you told me about her, that she
Yeah.
in an office with, like, actual weeaboos.
The weirdest guys. The best is the mouse pads. With, like, really, really erotically done, like the wrist ones with the huge boobs. Can you get me?
Yeah.
And they just shamelessly sit there using them. Yeah. I was too busy.
Get it. I'm taking it for you. Holy shit, I just saw a skeleton fucking do the sword thrust on me.
Oh, the legendary strafe around them didn't work. These skeletons got themselves some accuracy, man.
Yeah. Snipers.
Alright. I feel like the server
I really
might have
hope
cleared.
They fixed the animation on season 3, because season 1 was pretty good animation. I loved it so
It was
much.
okay.
But
The
then
problem
it
is
took a massive dip.
the studio's trash.
But it was good for season 1. Season 2 took a massive dip though, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, the captain's in the middle of them and I didn't even register.
I feel like that's not really the captain. You remember how they look like.
Captain the Wild Grover. Ah, yeah, but this isn't Fort of the Damned. This is just 40-40.
I'm telling you, there's gonna be another one spawning after this.
Oh, possibly. Music says yes. Okay, we've got Shadow Boys.
Shadow Boys with colors? Or just...
Nah, just the boring kind.
Imagine if you had colors here.
Oh! Oh god! Well, I took care of them. Sort of. That's clippable. Good god, is that clippable.
I'll do it. See what we got, because I missed it. I want to clip it and see it at the same time. Pretty sure I'm hearing people swimming around the ship. I might just be paranoid.
I feel like I've heard voices.
Oh, so that was probably me. Checking the ship if anyone's hiding. Whoop-de-doo. I feel like you gotta specify on your title that you're playing on PC. A lot of console players in this game.
Really?
Yep. Like, do it like this.
Do it like
I
this?
sent it in. I sent it in Twitch chat.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose.
It indicates that you're not a pleb, so they can click the link.
What else with these
If you
screen
could-
freezes?
I don't see anybody. Oh, there he is. Wait, what? Ashen Keymaster.
Oh, that'd be good. We've got an ashen chest.
Did he drop an... Oh, he did. Ashen Key. That's the boss music. We did have an extra viewer for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Might have been another bot, who knows?
Get affiliated now!
Only $5.
Oh boy.
Oh, you shot him in the back.
It's the Duchess!
Oh, it is the Duchess. She has tits even though she's a bag of bones.
The urge to make Meghan Markle
Not bad,
jokes,
she
but...
hurts. Any res, or should I do it?
Nope. In my attempts to dodge, I got shot in the face. I guess they
don't
might have
think
fixed
dodged
that.
that one. Yep. In fact, they are punishing us for it.
Well, at least I get a green fire.
Wow, like we need it.
I feel cool.
Third time today. I see your expression. It wasn't intentional, man. It's random. Yep, there he's one.
Well, you know the drill.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to know the drill, but I got the drill.
On the plus side, they've got terrible, terrible aim.
It just hit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm aware of the irony of saying that just as you get hit.
Alright. Where is the Duchess with big melons?
It's like, oh god, just shriveled up old melons. She's down here, by the way.
Oh, where's she hiding?
She in my face. Just trying firing.
I was
Ow.
getting that one hit.
Coming for me, man. Alright.
Oh, she's digging. She went down. I can still hit her.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually doing damage though. I'm backing out.
Ow! That stung.
You can probably hit her with the cannonballs.
Wanna try?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, she's going back.
She knew what we were planning.
You can still see her. You can see her.
A little bit over.
She's digging down.
Don't know if this is hitting at all.
It's not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it.
That's fine. I'm gonna grab some ammo.
God! She hurts. In a way that isn't pleasurable.
Hey, she's stun locked. Go get her. Go get her.
I'm trying to find something to eat so I don't die on the next time she shoots at me. Coconuts? Okay, better food.
I'm looping her. She can't shoot me.
Oh. Even better food. Alright, sweet.
Really wish you were.
I'm a-coming, I'm a-coming.
Too late now.
What do you do if this is just a coincidence? And not even the end boss?
Nah, it's the end boss, alright. There we go. Nice explosion. Skeleton's orders.
See ya.
See you.
Breaking alliance.
Wow. Yeah, these idiots back then didn't even break the alliance, they just blew themselves up. God, I'll never forget those guys.
Right, so before we actually put the
they
key in, seriously, bring the rowboat up.
I don't know how we can do that.
That's easy, man. Okay, you hold this and I'll take the rowboat up.
Okay.
Because it will speed us up immensely.
Where are you?
Down here. On the rowboat. Because I don't want to accidentally lose the key, you know?
Okay. But
That was not deliberate. Come on. Nope. Alright. Problem right now is that it's aiming in the wrong direction. Pushing rowboat helps a little bit. Sometimes. Oh, no, bad. That was the wrong direction. No, oh god, please stop. It's making it so much worse.
Okay. I can't push from the front. You can only push from the back.
Yeah, but you did it twice and it's screwed it up so badly now. Because it was slowly drifting backwards so that I could get an angle on something where I could actually pull reasonably. And instead, now it's completely screwed it. Okay, slowly does it. That might be a decent one.
Oh, yeah. Look at him go. Captain Daz Sparrow on the case.
Is that Jin awake? Because Erica's talking up a storm.
Oh, no, Daz, no. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
The waves are rough, but you can do it.
Quote unquote waves.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, I thought I got stuck.
Nope, I'm just
Let's
being
open it up.
god tier aiming.
If anybody comes here and sees us, I'm afraid. You kind of blocked the path.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Keep going.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Hey, we're making some progress.
That should work. That should work. Hold it. Yep.
I got teleported back to the ship.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wrecked.
It's gonna happen to you too, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
That was me. Oh, yes. Do I push it one more time, or do I harpoon?
Should be okay.
I'll harpoon.
Oh no, it's
Do you do that?
okay. Either way.
Alright. I'm keeping a harpoon just in case.
Tell you what. Let's get stuff out to it. This is still the most deliciously stupid way of looting Stronghold ever. Or fort, I should say.
Well, based on the amount of time it took you to get it up here, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it will pay itself off.
Oh, there's a chest here, and we got the key for it.
Yep. Oh, the weeping chest.
You just had to put it in the pile, didn't you? I wanted to grab the key. Oh, you didn't. No, you did.
It's alright. You'll find it when we're loading up the the rowboat
Almost
itself.
level 5, which is not ideal right now.
It'll be okay-ish. Let's just get it in the rowboat and get this thing off quick. I don't see anything else in here. The TNT definitely stays in the rowboat, by the way. In fact, basically everything probably should.
No. I don't think it should.
I just got a massive freeze again. No, I got a full-on crash.
Well, must be those TIs.
No, I'm having horrendous trouble with Sea of Thieves today.
So weird.
And it's refusing to start.
Maybe you should lower some settings, so I don't know.
No, I've never had this problem before. Never had this problem before.
Fucking hell, I gotta teleport back to the ship again. Hate this. Oh, I hate this.
Alright. Game seems to be outright refusing to start up again. And I am not amused.
I'll get it eventually.
Maybe that time?
Oh, internet, you think?
No, I checked. It's just, for some reason, it will not start the game.
Yes. Task manager, closer from there maybe?
I've been checking. I'm finding nothing. Like, it's not even listed. Close that. Yeah, this isn't very good.
You think? Oh, I got everything on the rowboat, and I'm now gonna start having push it down.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, I guess I'm turning to Google.
I don't like that. Why can't I use a harpoon anymore?
Uh-oh.
Ship. The harpoon is fucked. I can't push the boat anymore either. Although it's still clearly moving. How the fuck did I manage that? I got the rowboat stuck.
I don't know, man.
I think this was a major waste of time. Fucking move.
Doesn't help that I'm currently unable to even restart the game, does it?
Oh, I almost had a heart attack, dude. The robot did despawn. Oh. Oh my fucking god, dude. But the
all
loot
the
is
loot's
still
out?
here. Thank fuck. Yeah, loot is still here. My heart skipped a beat.
I don't actually think I'm going to be able to get back into the game.
Maybe restart your computer, but then you're gonna have to close the stream.
Yeah. That's extremely irritating.
I mean, we did hit our mark-ish. 3.5 hours.
Yeah, but still, we don't have that satisfying ending, you know?
Oh no. It's better now. Well, that's what you get for having such a great game, such as Sea of Thieves. Spaghetti code.
No, come on. What is this crap? Do an app reset. How about Steam? I love this. The most common fix for this issue is making sure your Windows operating system is up to date. It's like, sod off. That's such lazy tech support.
That's just propaganda, man.
I think it's just instant crashing every time I try to start it now.
Why is this happening?
It hates us, man.
Oh, servers are merging. Not now. Why now?
Yeah, it's really, really not the time, is it?
Well, the sooner you fix this, the better. I hope the loot is still here. It is here, thank fuck.
Right. I'm basically just going to have to end stream and restart. So,
Yep.
that's that. Yeah. What a really, really terrible ending. Say goodbye, Talks.
Bye, guys. Nice having you here. Now one guy promoting affiliate.